Welcome to Vet Fraternity. In this video, we are going to talk about PANAS. Talking about the definition of PANAS, it is a specific bilateral, that means it will happen in both the eyes, progressive, proliferative, which means that the lesions are going to progress and they are going to get worse and bigger in size. Chronic, that means it will going to have a history of like number of days or like weeks. Immune mediated, superficial keratitis that begins laterally or medially at limbus. So it means that it will either start from this area or it is going to be started from this area. Eventually extend from all quadrants to cover the cornea. So starting from either here, it will spread, or starting from here, it will spread and cover the whole cornea. So let's repeat the definition again. It is a specific bilateral progressive proliferative chronic immune-mediated superficial keratitis that begins laterally or medially at limbus and eventually extend from all quadrants to cover the cornea. So overall, it is a inflammation of the cornea, superficial keratitis. There are like other names for this disease, superficial keratitis or Aubertier disease. The signalement for this disease is first, it will happen in dogs only, and German Shepherds are most predisposed to PANAS. Others are Australian Shepherds, Border Collies, Greyhounds, and Huskies. But the most important one is GSG, and should remember this one. It is more aggressive in young dogs 2 to 5 years and the dogs that live outside at high altitudes. And that being said, the risk factor for this disease is ultraviolet sunlight exposure. So, talking about clinical signs, typically it is bilaterally affecting both eyes and having conjunctivitis. Early PANAS has vascularization or pigmentation. Just like you can see in this eye, this portion, it is having vascularization, and it is also starting from like lateral limbus of the eye or like lateral side of the eye. So it is going to spread from this to, and it is going to cover the entire cornea. So they said early PANAS has vascularization or pigmentation at lateral or lateral to ventrolateral cornea adjacent to limbus that progresses centrally. Again, that thing is being explained. But when we talk about chronic PANAS, it has a fleshy lesion, granulation tissue with corneal vascularization and pigmentation. Entire cornea is being affected, causing blindness. So you can see whole eye has a fleshy appearance, and granulation tissue is there, and the vision is being impaired. And in this image, the third eyelid gland is also being affected. For diagnosis, clinical presentation, bilateral corneal vascularization and pigmentation in large breed dogs. To confirm, you can perform all the rule outs. Do Schimmer tear test. You will rule out KCS, fluorescent dye to rule out ulcers. IOPs will rule out uveitis and glaucoma, physical exam. And if you still wish to proceed, you can perform advanced testing like cytology exam of corneal and conjunctival swabs that will reveal lymphocytes and plasma cells. As we have seen the definition that it is an immune-mediated disease, so the cytology exam is going to have lymphocytes and plasma cells that indicates that inflammatory cells have infiltrated the cornea. Treatment goal is to suppress the disease initially and then to maintain the disease remission with continued therapy. For that, initially you start with corticosteroids, and then if the response is not good and you see there is a need of adding cyclosporine or tacrolimus that are more good like immunosuppressants, then you can add cyclosporine and tacrolimus, along with the fact that you need to taper the corticosteroids. Like start adding cyclosporine or tacrolimus, and other way around, taper the corticosteroid. So after that, you should remember that PANAS needs lifelong treatment, and it can be maintained with topical cyclosporine only. Like if you don't want to go for per oral, cyclosporine, you can maintain this situation on with just topical cyclosporine only. If there are still some cases that are non-responsive and severe cases, clinicians can consider adjunctive subconjunctival injections of corticosteroids, for example, methylprednisolone, triamcinolone, acetone every 2 to 3 weeks. Or you can refer to veterinary ophthalmologist for beta irradiation, that is strontium 90, or superficial keratectomy, which is the procedure done to remove a portion of cornea. That will help deal non-responsive or severe cases. That was it about PANAS. Thank you so much for watching.